Welcome. This is the Beard. In the following weeks, we will embark on a new journey to obtain $1 million. The rules are simple. No heists, no missions, no races. All we have on offer is what is available in the overworld. Selling vehicles, collectibles, robbing stores, gang wars, and the casino. This is our quest. This is our call to arms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. And once again, we are back in the world of GTA Online. We're opening the map because, yes, once again, collectibles. This time, we are doing 50 of these signal jammers. But of course, we've got to start with my great driving. What a start there. And once again, I smell a shortcut. But getting back to the point, these are little boxes that you have to destroy, 50 of them in the overworld. And once done, you get more collectibles, unlockables, money, all that stuff we are looking for. So, after dumping the car, getting a safe distance. Now, with these, they can be quite tricky because they're located everywhere. Some are fine to obtain with just a sniper rifle, as demonstrated right here. As you can see the box, shoot. Some of them, as you will find out as these videos go on, are not simple at all. So let's load up number 2 and head over there. Please tell me everyone else laughed when I said number 2. And what just happened to that guy on the bike? He actually just evaporated. Now what we're looking for is that middle section there, but where we currently are is the wrong side. Why that guy shouted at me, I don't know, but I felt generous and let him live. You can see these cars are actually just blocking themselves in for no reason because GTA. And now what we're doing is just working our way to the top of the building, as high as we can get, up more of our favourite things, stairs. Because we love stairs. Stairs equal best. Now negotiating across the roof, we can see in the middle of the O there, that is the next one we have, number 2. Now, with the sniper I currently have, it takes about 3 shots, exactly 3 shots, to blow them up. Let's head back to the car, and out of nowhere, I tripped, skinned my knee. That was a lot of blood. From that place there, we're going to go from number 3. God, my ability to speak and pronounce words is going well. Now heading over, I keep referring to this section as a university type area. It looks like American halls of residence. It's not at all, but that's what I'm going to go with for the purpose of this section. Now, once again, great driving, forcing myself through that gate. Just going to head over, drop the car, and we got to do a bit on foot. Now, while I was editing this together, as you can tell by the choppiness, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of just wandering around. So I've had to leave this quite long just so it makes some sense of how to get there, because I couldn't find any other way to kind of edit this all together. Now, the guide that will be in the description, as always, suggested using a flying vehicle, helicopter, jet plane, or cars that fly, because GTA. I have none of those things because I have no money, so wandering around we shall do. With 3 down and only 47 to go, gonna head right near this ammunition. Now, as you can tell, we're coming up to the location and it's not particularly obvious. Well, mainly because they're up in the air in hard to reach areas. That was obvious from the previous 3 we've just collected. Why I embellished on that, I don't know. But it looks like we have to go on top of that block of flats. Head to the airport as you do, because why not? Stealing a helicopter that for some reason has machine guns and rockets, and there's delicate landing there. I'm in the rough area again, so I'm just going to assess where I think I need to be, and I reckon it's just across the way over there. Checking it out, and we can see it just there. Thankfully the helicopter for that one was just to get as high as possible. There could have been an easier way, a more simple way, but I am a simple, easy gentleman, and I couldn't find it. Loading up our next location. The helicopter has definitely seen better days. And on top of the clock tower there, you can see it just above the 12. And, well, I've never really flown a helicopter before in this game, and not really known how to shoot with it either, as displayed there. Cue the hilarity that will happen the further we go through. Taking the helicopter over to the pier, I make the greatest escape ever, leaving a massive blood trail, and losing my helicopter again. I didn't think that through. Heading up to the roller coaster, just to get a vantage point with the snipey rifle. And right there in the centre, we have our next signal jammer. Boom, done, 6, done, now number 7. Joy. Now, not much happened from travelling between this location and the next one, apart from this epic dismount from the roller coaster. Parkour. Just heading over, and you can see this was nice and easy to get, just on top of the floodlight rigging. Right, what we need to do is get our next one ready. And this helicopter instantly gave me 3 stars. We've got to head to the Maze Bank Arena now, but with these stars and my inability to fly a helicopter, that wasn't a great start. So, actually just heading to the Maze Bank Arena. As you can see, you just needed a sniper rifle and stand on the floor. Oh well. Back at the airport, things are feeling better because I'm back in the lovely shitwind. And we're going to head over to the next location, which is actually just at the airport. Now you will thank your lucky stars that I can edit things to make it a bit shorter. I think I need to go over there, because on that comm tower there, as we're looking here right in front, is where it is. But I can't get a vantage point or anything there. Damn. Back to a helicopter. This, oddly enough, took me hours to figure out. And as you can see, that plan didn't work either. So, with another helicopter, I decided to be a bit slower and a bit easier. You can kind of see the red flashing light on top of the comm tower there for where the signal jammer is. Heading over, have a quick look. Still can't reach it. So, back into the helicopter. Now realising I have missiles, and not just any missiles, homing missiles, as illustrated in the previous one I had. Get a lock on and fire. Done. If only I had used this earlier, it would have been so much easier. But hey, that's not quite as funny. So heading over to our next one, still in the helicopter, and it is this next one is kind of on the edge of one of those bridges for the tower. Bridges, supports, don't know what they're called, don't really care. So, in my infinite wisdom, I jump out and blow up and destroy another helicopter. I don't know why I have such an issue with helicopters. So, moving on, just heading over to this boat that's nearby so I can get a decent vantage point. And ladders, you know what? I prefer ladders to stairs. Just going to head on top of these cargo holds and set up a nice angle. So you can see the red flashing light there. There's the jammer. Let's just destroy it. Why am I taking so long to shoot 3 times? Why am I missing as much as I am? But we are now a 10th of the way through. Sorry, a 5th. So a quick distraction by heading to the casino, trading in the trips for an extra sweet moolah. Sailing the car as well. Wasn't that much worth it. Now, I've come to the conclusion that shitwind is not going to be that useful for this particular one. So, we're not going to be using it that much. I'm going to be using one of my other cars that's just a bit faster so I can get there. So I could just assess, do I need a flying vehicle? Get the flying vehicle and then get it. But because it's not the shitwind, does not mean it's not one of my actual cars. So, driving resumes as normal. Now, here what we need to head for is just the middle part here of those 4 little barriers. Barriers? Cylinders? Something like that. Anyway, from the middle you'll find this flight of stairs. And stairs, again, lots of very, very slow walking. My God, how many stairs are there? I think I'm getting a cardio workout just by doing this section of the game. I'm still not at the top. I'm getting close though. Still not there. When will this end? This is my nightmare. This is my life from now on. But as we get right up here to the top, eventually I will look, and there it is, right there in front of us. And you get a nice closer look of what these things are. Right, 11 down. Over a fifth of the way there. So heading down south, not to the airport though, but I believe this is the general area where we ended the playing cards collectibles. Oh boy, we're back at the boat I was just on. Fantastic. But what we're going to do is just climb up this little thing here rather than get on the cargo, just so it looks a bit different. And right in the middle of safety first on the boat, ship, whatever it is, I don't know, I am not nautical. We have our next one. Right, so leaving that location behind, we're just going to move on and go near the arm wrestling section. I'm just going to say that because there's an arm wrestling section in this game. Why not? Everything else is here, so makes sense in my head. What we're going to do is just head over to this little thing and then climb up lots and lots of ladders. I now hate ladders, not as much as I hate stairs. Ladders and stairs, slairs, as I'm going to call them from now on, can go to hell. I do not want to use them ever again in my life in existence. Oh no, wait, I live in a house that has stairs in real life. That's not going to help me. Right, now we're at this section here. What you need to do is just wander a little bit around it. And eventually, here we go. Nice cut and edit there. Pow, I am the best. We're just going to come up to it on the side of the wall here. There it is. Now, as we're this close, I decided not to use my sniper, just my pistol. And it turns out to be a bad idea because, my lord, this pistol at point blank range is not very powerful. Let's line this up shot. Let's line this shot up again. What? I didn't flub a word. What are you talking about? In the car, just going to head a bit more north, past the tattoo parlour, and wherever the hell that is. Driving over. Now, this section was proving quite difficult. I couldn't figure this out for the longest time ever. So please laugh at my inability to figure out maps and geometry and maths, science, biology, and the ecosystems of Papua New Guinea. So, as you can see, I decided to go over to this fire station training part, but it wasn't there. So let's turn back to that very, very quickly and just head to these stairs. And stairs. We will now navigate our way up to the top of this building and then mosey on over to the actual signal jammer. My God, there's a lot more walking in this one. Why did I have to make this so difficult? I have to fill in the time now by more insane ramblings. I am not that good. I am not that inspirational. I am definitely not motivating. Anyway, there it is. Let's use this rubbish pistol again. I can't believe it takes more than one magazine to get rid of this. Thank you. This is going to be a very long, tedious, boring video, but luckily the footage looks a bit better and is more interesting than anything I have ever had to say ever. So it's going to head west in a straight line for a bit. Well, straight-ish. And here, by the Central Los Santos building, right in the middle there, is another one. I like how they will retroactively fit these things into the map. It's quite an achievement. Heading over, we're just going to head kind of near the back of Simeon's. Now, again, this one took me a while because I couldn't figure out if it was on top of this building. Now, why I'm leaving that there is where did that car come from to hit my car? Seriously, where did that come from? Just out of nowhere. It like merged inside me to hit my car. I'm still perplexed by that. How was that even possible? Anyway, you can see the building site just to the left of the character there. So you can get a rough idea where I am. Just going to jump on top of the car after some more incessant rambling and wombling around. Wombling around? That is a new saying. You will all use it. And there you go. You can see it right there. I suppose you can use a homing missile launcher as well, but the ammo for that is quite expensive, and I have no money. So we're going to stick with this sniper approach and just carry on. I'm already missing the shit wind and forgotten where I left my actual car. That was some weird positioning there by me. Anyway, new reticle, by a race there, and we're going to go over. Turned out why I'm so far away from the last one was I actually got stars and had to lose the cops. Right. What the hell? That didn't work out as well as I would have hoped. I seem to be committing suicide a lot more at the moment. That was the worst attempt I've ever seen ever, or you ever will ever see ever, of doing one of the insane jumps. That wasn't an insane jump, but I still messed it up. I'm leaving blood all over the map of GTA. Right, so hopping down onto this particular building where you can see from the reticle I set earlier, hopping out, and luckily I managed to remain just on this level. Just going to walk a bit further forward on top of this building. Now, standing up where his feet were based seems to defy logic for me. Just going to get the right angle, and you can see just on top of one of these satellite dishes here, there it is. This is proving to be a bit easier than first thought, as long as I can keep using helicopters that I do not own, because I have no money. That's why I set up this whole project in the first place.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
A new car sorted. I'm just going to head over. It seems to be what look like a church or office building. I guess this is what this is. No idea. And once I climbed up to the top, I jumped straight away. Because why not? Logic. And as you can see here from this spawn, I didn't need to climb up there at all. It was just right there in the middle. I could have done it with a sniper rifle. Anyway, that suicide, like most of my suicides, would needless and pointless, but did it for the lols. Yes, internet. You thank me very much, please. Share, like, and subscribe. You do not get this content anywhere else. Right, so heading over, it looks to be another tall, high building. But, no it's not. What we need to do is just very simply jump up this yellow crane here, which means more stairs. A lot of climbing. Kind of in the vicinity of the penthouse I bought earlier. Running out of things to say. I ran out of things to say 25 years ago. Alright, it was 35 years ago. I was going to say 36, but I realised I couldn't speak till I was 10. Right, so just loading up, and once again decided to use my rubbish pistol to try and take it down. And once again, it takes more than one full magazine. Don't ever use this pistol. I do not recommend it. Minecraft is better. Quickly just getting a parachute there. Alright, that flip as I put away the gun was kind of worth it. Climbing a bit higher, I'm going to do an epic parachute jump off the highest point here. Just going to set my bearings. This looks good. And 3, 2, 1, jump and go. Forgot to pull the parachute, but after I landed I did a sweet mid-air cartwheel when I bounced off the floor, so 10 on 10. Just heading a bit north there, just near a lake. And let's head over. We're at the observatory. That was not a shortcut. I'm going to left it in anyway, because reasons, stuff, logic, and all the sweet stuff you've come to get and imagine and understand from my videos. Getting out of my car, this guy decides to hit me, so I decide to take out my rage of how long this video is actually taking me to collect. Collect? You heard. Them's be the words. And what we're looking at is just outside the front of the observatory, this little dick-shaped tower. Come on, that is blatantly a bell end at the top. Taking out that one, we have to go a bit more north. In fact, very more north. Now you might actually recognise this area once I get there, but in the meantime, shortcuts. Plenty of shortcuts to be had. And do any of them pay off? Yes, that one actually did. Well done me. That one, not so much. How about this shortcut? How I flipped and rolled my car off that, I have no idea. I'm going to class it as a shortcut though. And hey, like I said, we recognise it straight away. It's this nice little quaint church up in the hills. What I need to do is, for no reason, smash through the fence, like I always do whenever I come here. And right at the side there, just above the window, you'll find our new box. 21 down. I'm going to cut this I'm going to cut this into 2 parts. 50 collectibles, 25 a piece. So we're ramping up now. We're heading over to number 22. And yes, once again, we're at Rebel Radio. Great. If only I was clever and decided to do this all at the same time when I was here before. But I'm not clever. I take out my rage on that biffa bin for no reason. Again, on the radio tower, 1 more down. Free to go for this video. I bet you're all glad of that. Who am I kidding? No one's watching this. Now heading over to this section, it looked like to me a speedboat. It's going to head over and focus on that green canister of fuel there. That's where I headed over to. And now just reversing through find this little dumper. What we're going to do is quickly climb over this fence because parkour. Now, what you need to do is just head into the middle section of these 2 green silos. 4, I cannot add up. In the middle, you'll find this slurder. I know I'm pronouncing it different every time. And as you can hear that beeping, we are getting close. Once on the top of the slurder, just a quick little spin round, and there it is. Nice and easy to find. And in my infinite wisdom, I finally decide to go back to my sniper rather than the rubbish pistol. Now, zoom out a little bit, and a windy road. That can only mean one thing: shortcuts. I didn't take any though. I just drove there. I followed the road for once. That's why this video was quite short. I'm not taking shortcuts. Who am I? What have I done with a beard? And why am I commentating on this video? Can I please be interesting? No, I can't, because I'm still chained to the cellar in my mum's basement. Right, one left to go for this video. And so let's just head up and the outside amphitheatre. Why not? Bit of downhill, so some sweet, sweet shortcuts are ready. Oh, nice flip. Still going. Still going. Right, straighten up. Let's just go straight down again because why not? Now I've just realised that when I did this before is when I managed to get the shit wind stuck. Now with a bit of a better car. Sorry, I mean the worst car ever, because nothing is better than the shit wind. It's got a bit more traction and power, so hopefully this will not happen again. But as you can tell, I'm very, very gingerly taking this approach. So much so, you can tell I've veered a bit more to the left, so I'm not quite going to land in the car park where I got stuck before. How is that engine working? That is very, very warped. 10 on 10 for using a picture of an engine rather than rendering a proper one. Rockstar, you are getting lazy. I want my money back. Right. Perfect landing. Stuck it perfectly. So, let's just head over now. What am I talking about, really? I don't even know what I'm doing. Right. So what we're going to do is ditch the car, head over to the back of the amphitheatre, and then just so we can set up our shot, and then take the shot at half 25. Then I'll do some weird outro, and then try and beg for people to share, like, and subscribe to my videos so I get views and can actually pretend that this is actually doing something profitable in my life other than scathing off my sheer boredom with how pathetic my life is. After that cry for help, let's see if I get some views. I'm actually dribbling on myself now.